before somebody does ask, the brands that I use are the OpMod, like I said, and then I use, depends on the brand on 511. 511 sells a lot of this stuff, but some of it is not worth it. It's just not worth it. So it's hard to tell you what. Um, there's not a specific manufacturer that I can call out and say this is what I would recommend, other than OpMod. That one I would do because they make these things and they are rock solid, and they have bigger ones, of course. Um, and of course, for the super big one, Appalachian is also a very well-known manufacturer, and there are better. Keep in mind that most of these are within the price range that all of you are probably looking. I mean, if you're looking for something for professional hiking and that kind of thing, these are not going to do the trick. You're going to want something that's in the $1,000 range. These are all well below that, but they're rugged and solid enough that they won't fall apart on you, and they have everything you need for, especially for a shit hit the fan bug up kit. You also notice that I didn't show any like duffel bags or you know strap bags that you throw over your shoulder, that kind of thing. And there's a reason for that. One, if you're moving shit hit the fan, you don't want to have to keep adjusting it all over. You want something that you can strap on tight and your arms and hands are free. You don't want something that you got to just keep chucking up over your shoulder, something that's not tight to your body, something you can't run with. Not to mention, when you start putting a bunch of gear in it and super heavy, then it's dragging against your legs. So, when you set up a shit hit the fan pack, make sure you're using a good backpack that will tighten up against your body so that your hands, arms, and legs are free to move, because that's the whole point, is you got to be able to move. All right, this is one of my vehicle kits, and I use these green boxes, and I usually keep a lock on it. And obviously the lock's not on it right now because I just swapped some stuff out. And in them, what I do, and I keep one in the truck, and the wife has one in the car, and that's it. I keep the backpack kits in my Trans Am and in my Goldwing motorcycle, but the car has one of these and the truck has one of these. And what they are is they're not necessarily what you would call a on their own kit. They're more of a supplemental add-on. So it is entirely possible a lot of the stuff that's in this, if I have my big kit, it's going to stay in this. It's not going to go with me. But also, if I have another person, this will cover that. Or if for some reason I'm being lazy and I don't take my kit, this has enough in it that at least give me a shot at surviving. I mean, it's got food, and it's got some ammo, and it's got water purification, and a lot of the basic compass, knife, flashlights, batteries, that type of stuff. I'm not going to pull it all the way apart, but just to give you an idea, I've got my cooking utensils, of course. I've got a couple of hats. I've got water. Actually, I got two of them. There's supposed to be one in there. Which one's this? That's plastic. That's plastic too. I'm gonna leave that one out. I've got duct tape. Got a good tactical light. Like I said, there's batteries. I've got survival tablets down here. You probably recognize this one as being the one that I opened to show you guys what the tablets look like. Got extra tactical glasses, those cheap ones that I showed you that I bought. Figured I might as well throw them in here. I've got a couple rat traps that I can use either for trapping or for perimeter alarms. If I'm by myself and need to sleep, I set those up at the tripwires. I've got plenty of line in here, nylon line for that. And this is not a sleeping bag. What's in there are two lightweight blankets and a lightweight towel. And they're all wrapped together, and then I just put them in military sleeping bag outer covering. I got just a cheapo beater knife. This is not something you rely on for saving your life by any means. It's just one of those cheap things, but the idea behind it is, I can hack and bash and whatever else to make shelter, that kind of thing. And it's got a knife sharpener with it, so I can sharpen this one, or I can sharpen the other ones that are in here. Of course, I got the shovel, baby wipes, there's insect repellent in here, and I don't know if you can see it, also in here, a regular knife sharpener, some electrical tape along with the duct tape that's down here, pack of batteries, which has got all my different sizes for the different flashlights, my weapons, and whatever else. Another backpack. Alright. Now this one, the reason this one's in here is because it's not a standard 2-strap. That's a 1-strap. That's one of the largest 1-strap backpacks I've ever seen. And on 1 strap, it's carryable full. It's just not as comfortable. And I actually added bungee cord on the bottom to strap the bungee cord around my waist. Because with 1 strap, it's a bit cumbersome. But inside that, I've got food, fire starting, battery charger, knives, first aid, water purification, a bunch of stuff, even a deck of cards. And so, I've basically got the makings of a, half-assed shit to hit the fan. But the idea behind this is that if I've got a second person